we are live.
Hello.
So, if you missed last week, they finished up in the caves fighting the fey creatures. And
The bug people.
well, yes, they look a little bit like bugs. They're a type of fey now. But yes, you've defeated them, and you destroyed the circle, the magic circle that was keeping the Fey Realm and the cavern, as well as the city, or rather village, all connected. So, yeah, sadly, it did not help the village any. The village experienced about 5 years of time in like 5 days. So,
The village was boned to begin with.
yes.
Wait, wouldn't that logically mean that we were probably like a week late coming back at least?
Well, you weren't even there for a full day, so.
But if it was a day a year, how long were we there?
It didn't end up affecting you too much. You were only gone about a week. So,
Fair enough.
luckily you didn't spend too much time there before you destroyed the circle. So. Also, there was more of a time distortion at the first part when they linked worlds than at the later part. So, yeah. And yeah, you finished that up, and you headed back. And hey, Lock-On and Wah, welcome.
Hello,
So, when you got back, you met up with Game again. And I guess I'm gonna stick Jinx over here, because Jinx is not here right now. But, you met up with Game, or rather, Adir, once more.
Hog, I am no longer dead.
Yes. Let me move you guys to a new map. Whenever I can actually find which one you're on.
I'm on the rooms. Whatchamacallit?
Hang on, I'm moving you around.
Ooh. Space and time.
Space and time.
The power of friendship, anime, God, and this gun I found.
Friendship is magical.
This gun I found.
Well, that's a good definition. Sure.
Nah, like, yo, there's a character concept I want to make where it's the power of God, anime, and this gun I found. I need to make that character at some point, and I'm not entirely sure how, but I will figure that out and get back to you.
I mean, that would fit in Strange New Land. Totally would.
It would.
I still want to play a psychic character.
We'll see how that goes.
Hello.
Hello,
I
Sadashi.
can't even look at this until I'm a member.
Oh, it would help if I put out the post saying I'm live.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
yeah, it would be helpful to tweet that you're live.
Well, I did tweet, but I didn't actually do, like, the, announcement in my Discord.
Yeah.
Tadachi, hi.
Why so small? Oh yeah, hi chat. Hi Wah. Hope we all doing decent.
Was just vibing.
Wah is a vibe.
was usually very vibe.
Wa is like the nice that say me, but instead they say nah. They say wa. Impeccable
That is
vibes.
how I think of them.
Alright. And, now that we have everyone, so, to give you a bit of a rest, because you've been doing a lot of missions, Liv invites you to go help some senior students who are working in the Firefly Cellar. It's an area below the library proper on campus. It's where a lot of old records are stored. So, because of that, you all come downstairs. Oh, and Boka, you can heal yourself. You are not injured anymore. Alright.
Cuckoo.
So you come down here. Oh, and I do have a description I can read. Actually, there's probably a few things I should read.
We're in a circle.
Yes, the cellar is organized into a circle.
Organized
And
into a
there's
Pokeball.
also a woman.
Yes. One of the senior students here is a elf named Vanir, or Vanira, rather. She's a bit of a cutie with silver hair and silver eyes.
What's her name again?
Vanira. In fact, I
No
called
way.
her Veneer because if you know about
'Cause
the
she's wearing
Norse
veneer?
Veneer, her name is spelled the same way except with an A on the end. So,
Cool. Anyway, a deer's gonna flirt because he's a deer.
No, no flirts.
let me read this first.
Okay.
We gotta set up what you see.
Yeah, no, of course. Be an adult.
The circular room contains curved, dark wood bookcases packed with books of assorted shapes, sizes, and ages. Flowers in ceramic pots line the tops of the shelves, giving the area a sweet fragrance. Alcoves are spaced at regular intervals around the perimeter of the room. 4 of them contain polished bronze statues of bespectacled scholars, and 3 hold overstuffed chairs. In the center of the room, a brass railing surrounds an overlook that gives a view on the lower level of the stacks. Hanging from the ceiling, above the opening in the floor, is an enormous stone sculpture of an open book that looks as though the cover is flapping to keep it aloft. A spiral staircase to the east leads down, as well as up to the trap door that leads you up into the library where you came from. The occasional errant firefly flits about. And this is when Vanira speaks up. She comes over to you and says, you must be the students that were assigned to help us. How do you do?
Quite well. How are you?
She smiles a bit and says,
A deer is gonna riz. Anyway.
she says, I'm doing what I can to
Damn, never mind.
restore my children back into good condition.
By children, would you be referring to these books?
Yes, all my children.
Oh, okay. I was about to make a joke, but never mind. No, I'll make the joke anyway. Chat, she's a MILF, but she reads, and that's way better than a normal MILF.
I mean,
Actual.
What? No, listen. Being a MILF is an aura. It is an energy, it is a vibe. That's how this works.
though she, you do realize as an elf, she like looks as if she were like 18. I'm not sure how much mommy vibes she's giving off.
Cradle chaser.
Again, Nikami, it's a vibe. It's not an aesthetic. It's
Yes,
a vibe.
yes.
Anyway.
Let me.
Time
I
for
gave
discourse.
a little bit of a description, but let me go and show you what she looks like. I've showed chat, so it's only fair. Here you go.
Why?
Oh, she looks 16.
Yeah, no, this artwork.
I didn't get any.
Why would you say that? After what
It's
I
in
just.
The Arcane Academy chat. So,
Dude, Maple's trying to cancel me. This isn't cool. What the fuck?
I'm not doing
said it's
anything.
not
I'm just
that?
making observations.
Stop doing that. Anyway. Observe
Yes.
nothing.
Stop making
Shut your-
observations.
Yes, observe nothing. Shut your eyes.
Observe these nuts.
Shut your mouth.
I don't see anything.
yeah, it's where you just,
In Discord, Tadashi.
yeah.
Oh. I thought it was. I thought it was on. I thought it was on Roll20.
So did I.
No. I don't have the ability to just, like, show you artwork. Unless it happens to be, like, prepackaged. I would really like the ability to do that. But I can't. So,
Have you heard about the wonders of frickin' Foundry?
yes, if I could afford it. If I could afford it.
You know, that's fair.
Time to talk.
Hey, chat, if you can afford it, give Nikami $50. Do it.
Isn't it $70?
No.
I think it's like 50.
Yeah, it's like 50.
I thought you had to have like a license or something.
That.
Yes. That's like 50. Or at least it was when I looked a couple of months ago.
It has not changed.
I would hope not. She gives you a calm, warm smile, and she says, I'm happy to have even more help.
Well,
So what are
we're
we
glad to
doing? You're
help.
Putting books away? That's easy.
Well, we must restore some of the books.
Oh,
Unfortunately, there hasn't been any professors, or rather, employees, I guess we should say, to actually take care of all the books for a while.
Oh, there's no archivists, basically?
Well, there had been enough librarians to take care of everything. But, within the last few decades, fewer people have decided to continue their careers here as librarians. However, when I graduate, I hope I can join those ranks.
Cool.
Good luck to you in that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty neat. For
I
now,
have
will
had
lend-
some help, but, in fact, you'll meet them shortly. Most of them are downstairs.
Alright, the entire time we're helping, I'm entirely looking for the Book of the Raven secretly.
Well, there are probably 100,000 books here. So,
I am.
you may find it.
Secretly being competent in helping. Actually, how do I help?
I mean, I'm helping, but I'm
how
also
do-
looking for the Book of the Raven.
Yes,
Well,
but how help?
Before that, she's going to show you around.
Because if I
Mhm.
remember correctly, we never went back to the Were Ravens for a reward for beating that, whatever it was.
Yes, you have not gotten any reward. You gave up the book, so your only means of getting there is currently missing. So,
Hey, check the.
but
Just put this away.
I should mention, you do see over here a book lift. It's
Oh.
basically a rope and pulley mechanism with a fraying basket that is affixed to one side, which is used to move books between the floors.
So it's a simple elevator.
Yes, but only for books.
Got you.
There
Oh,
is
so it's like
almost no way it would hold more than
Oh. Yeah.
A couple
it's like
dozen
the,
pounds.
Oh my god, what are those called in older movies, hotels, or those things?
The dumb waiters?
Dumb waiter, thank you.
Yes, it's a little bit like one of those, but this is an open air one, so
Mm-hmm.
and yes, I should also mention that the flying book sculpture that I mentioned, which is floating up here,
Mm.
and is actually moving and flapping, on the front cover, it has the words etched, "Be curious," and it's about 12 feet across in size, and probably weighs over a ton. But it's suspended by 3 chains, all of which are, how do I want to put it? Worn looking. So, it looks a little bit sketchy.
Hmm. I'll ignore it.
But a lot of things here look very aged.
I won't ignore it. I ignore nothing.
I'll take a look at it.
I feel like this
Okay.
could be an interesting hub for more Portal books.
Possibly.
I have knowledge.
What I actually want you to roll, game, is perception.
What?
Knowledge will save you here.
How but I know the thing is there. How am I not investigating the thing that okay, whatever.
This is just, oh wow.
Fuck
It
you.
didn't matter whatsoever.
Ah, fuck, I love a deer.
Wow. 25s all around.
That's a
I don't
heck
want
of
to
a
hear you complain about
perception
low
roll.
rolls ever again.
Nope, not allowed.
Nah, dude.
That's 3
I got
crits in a row.
Well, yeah. That's
Not even Boka has gotten that.
I mean, to be fair, I don't count the luck of online rollers because online rollers feel cursed.
I
That's
mean,
'cause
all
they're
my
true
rolls
random.
always feel that.
He says
No.
after he cursed it.
Technically, they're all based on seats, but
Yeah.
They're more
Most of
random than
those-
the dice, technically.
yes, especially if you know how to roll dice.
I do know how to roll dice.
Alright, so. While it doesn't look like they're ready to break now, it does look like it would be very easy to get the the chains to break. Either by putting more weight on the statue, because it's just flapping around. So, that's not really, like, conducive to, like, keeping these chains in good condition. And it's not keeping it afloat. I mean, the thing's made out of stone. Once those chains are gone, this thing would go for the floor.
Is
And,
there a floor below this?
Yes. In fact, this area here, under it, is all open. So you can see the stacks below.
Is there people below the statue?
Yes. Well, technically off to the side. But you do see a guy down below. But yeah,
Funny or not to
alternatively-
say anything about it.
Alternatively, if they took enough damage, they would also probably break. So,
That sounds tempting.
I mean, it's a danger because technically, if you were below, that could be very dangerous for you.
Mhm.
And obviously, anyone down below is in danger.
Currently, technically.
Yes.
'Cause
Whenever
the
this
statue as it
happens
is
to
a
break.
ticking time bomb.
Yes. And it's obviously one, so. But,
I think I'll maybe mention that.
Okay.
Will you
Do
mention
you want to
the
say
name-
something to Vanera?
Yeah, you ever notice how these chains seem to be, pretty, worn out from all this movement?
Vanera sighs. I keep telling them that they need to replace the chains.
Or maybe make the book stop moving?
Well, unfortunately, one of the previous Grand Masters of the school is the one who created it. So,
Then maybe perhaps it should be suspended in a different method.
also valid options. Unfortunately, for now, they're happy to keep it where they are.
It's a bit of a safety hazard, I'd say.
Yes, it is definitely starting to wear. But, for now, please just don't encourage them to break.
Don't touch it, basically. Got it.
Yes.
Oh god, someone's gonna touch it, isn't it?
Boka,
mean,
that
for
means you
now-
don't touch it.
What are we touching? Hello?
Who's currently asleep under one of the book piles?
Cool. Boka is pulling a Boka.
Vanera says, let's go downstairs and meet some of the others.
Can I do a casual perception roll, see if I could immediately find the book? The book.
You'd want to do an investigation roll.
Okay.
But you're not really given a lot of time here if you plan on following her down.
Okay.
So,
Can I
can-
roll it anyway?
why don't you do it later? You'll be back
Okay.
up. You'll be back up. So, let me
I'll check
grab
there as
all of you.
well.
And we'll just move you on down. Let me stick you back over.
What's that tiny thing?
So let me read the description here. Once I can find the correct one. You head down the stairs, the spiral stairs. And the musty smell of old books hangs in the air here. Concentric rings of bookcases dominate the space, with a heavy granite table occupying the room's center. The table would be a circle, but for 6 semicircular gaps cut into and around its edge, creating spaces for 6 chairs. Small stacks of books rest on the table, along with a candle holder that contains firefly-filled jars. And yes, they are using magical fireflies to light this place.
Neat.
Why do they have a table right below the giant stone book?
That seems
Because
unsafe
that's where they put
for
it.
numerous reasons.
So, you see 2 figures in the room. There's a guy here. And you also see a little girl who's probably 6, maybe 8.
Oh, yeah, child. That's dangerous.
The little girl runs over to Venera and says, "Venera!" and hugs her leg. She pats the little one on her head and says, "Why, Gabby, how are you doing? Are you helping your dad?" She nods. The apparent dad in question is another senior student, though this one is a human. He looks up from where he's going through some books, and you get to see some of the details of his face. He's got one of those beards with the little patch that goes up to the lips. I'm not sure what that's called.
Goatee? Maybe? I don't know.
Is it the little bit like just right underneath the chin?
Are you talking about a soul patch?
Let me show you here.
Soul patch. Soul patch.
Bro, a soul patch?
He's got a soul patch.
Oh, that's a goatee.
That's a goatee.
Okay.
I was right!
Also, I hate how long the fingers are on this art. God, it hurts.
Hey,
Well, his fingers hate you.
Yeah?
since I didn't
What?
commission it, I can't be picky.
Yeah. You know, fair.
Maybe his fingers are extra long due to magic.
Shut up.
Who knows?
No.
He's also got glasses, and you can't quite see most of his hair because of his hood and his robes, but his chin at least is brown. By the way, he only appears to be about 22 maybe, so he's not terribly old.
Ooh, no.
Wait, how old's this kid look?
About 22, maybe 23.
The kid.
No, his kid.
Oh,
The child.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me double check. 6 to 8.
Oh no. Oh no.
So we had a
That
kid at
feels-
16. What's the problem?
That mainly.
You do
well-
that happens daily.
If you guys weren't like mages, if you were regular people in this world, you would probably
Yeah.
be getting married sometime
That's it.
between 16 and 20.
Oh. Right. Medieval time frame of age.
I'm saying that's
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, it makes.
Makes a lot of sense.
We'll move on. We'll move on.
Okay.
The guy looks up and says, "Well, I see they managed to send something that might be help." And Gabby, runs over to her dad and, smacks him on the leg. "Hey, don't be rude, Dad. He sighs and says, fine, fine, as long as you work hard. Venera turns to you and says, don't mind Ebder. Sorry, his name is hard.
Ebder?
Yes.
Ebder? Not
I did not
Edgar?
pick it. I did not pick it.
Then you should have gave him a better one.
Was it a random name generator?
Oh,
It's in the original module this is based on.
bro
Oh,
got like scammed.
I
for
keep
a-
wanting to call him Edber. Edber would make more sense.
Let's
Then
call him
And would be
Edber.
easier to say.
Let's call him Edber.
Gonna call
Sure,
him Ed.
you can call him Edber. Though, technically, the way it's spelled is Ebder. But, anyway.
I'm choosing to ignore that.
Yeah, I'm actually ignoring it. Also, I'm technically a himbo, even though I have 2 in int, but ignore that. I'm just
Venera
pretending to be a
says-
himbo.
Don't let him get to you. He's a bit crabby.
My resting face.
He doesn't look like a crab at all.
She looks at you a bit strangely and then says, did I miss my humor again?
No, I was making a dumb joke.
Okay then.
Alright.
So what are we doing? Exactly.
What are
She's-
we doing?
She's giving you a tour of where you'll be working.
Yes, but
As we are touring the area, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that investigation check.
You do
Just
get
while
a
we're down
chance to look around a little bit, but you don't really find anything as of yet.
Hmm.
At least nothing that stands out to you. Venera leads you over to here. And she actually invites you into the next set of rooms.
oh, cool.
Let me actually put a proper door on this thing.
Okay, door. Cool.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Boop. That should be better. 1 open
Is
door.
this a door or a window?
Just me and Tadashi. Just
Where are you
in the-
looking?
Everyone else
Right here.
where's
Oh,
everyone else?
The little one?
You left behind.
Yeah.
We got left
That is
behind.
another door. I didn't
Guys,
replace them all.
right in here.
Got left behind.
She said to follow her.
Oh,
Well, technically she motioned for you to follow her,
Yeah.
but effectively the same thing. Because I'm just annoyed by the lack of proper doors. Let me just fix these other ones while I'm at it.
Oh, that's a closet.
Beep. Alright. Okay, that's open. And that one's open. So, you go back into another room. All around, fireflies float lazily about like ambers caught in the air. 3 writing desks sit against the north wall, with a sheepskin rug beneath each one. On one of the desks rests a book, besides a stack of paper, along with a stoppered ink jar and a porcupine quill pen. Another desk has a leather case on it. A moldering tapestry hangs off-center on the west wall. To the southeast is a wood-paneled wall with a closed door set into it. A weak yellow glow emanates from under this door. Vanera says this is where we copy the texts if we cannot actually save them as is. You might come here if you need to, like, replace pages within a book. Or an entire book, but hopefully not that. We'd rather just replace parts than the entire thing.
Of course.
Cool.
Alright. Oh, actually, let me close that. She points back to the door in the room,
Yep.
and she says, inside there is the firefly room. That's where we keep the fireflies.
Why are there fireflies in the library?
Oh, we use fireflies for lighting in here because we don't want smoke to damage the books, and we're underground, so we can't get any natural light. So it either has to be magical or organic. Hopefully that explains it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat.
She then leads you down below to another room. Or should I say south? Same thing, really, but if you follow after her, you'll end up in another room. This room has leather bits, wood shavings, and paper scraps that litter the floor near a large workbench. Tools and contraptions are organized neatly around a handful of books in different states of disrepair. Stools around the bench, one of which has a leather apron draped over it. She says, this is the binding room. In here, you can take a book apart. You do finer repairs after having copied pages in the scriptorium above. She shows you a ledger, and she says, in here is a list of each of the books currently being repaired.
Nice.
Sounds fancy.
So we're basically just helping out repairing all the books.
Yes, we organize, we repair, and restore all the books here, as well as the papers.
Oh, is the card catalog up to date?
She looks at you a little oddly and says, card catalog? What's a card catalog?
It's a method for organization of books.
I've never heard of it in or out of character, so I'm very confused.
Sadly, they don't actually know what a card catalog is yet. Actually, that brings
Neither do I.
good question to my mind. Yeah, that didn't exist until 1791 in our world. So,
Cool.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's like an 1800s thing. And I was right.
I'll-
So,
Hell yeah, guys. Nakami is smart. Let's go, dude. The glasses aren't just for show.
hey,
Wow.
I also wear glasses because I have horrible eyesight from a birth.
Fucked up.
So like, nah. Hey, it's not fucked up.
I
when
figured it
have
was a
the same
gamble to
thing.
ask, but
Listen, when you have, listen, chat. This is true. When you have an experience or you have an issue, you're allowed to make jokes about it. That's how that works. The privilege of having an issue is how you get to make jokes about that issue.
At this point in time, I'm just seeing John Cena's head going through the green screen and saying, "Are you sure about that?"
I am.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
Vanera
I'm gonna just act
is going to
like
lead you guys onwards.
onwards.
over
Then
here.
Let it out by the nose.
Here is a set of worn stairs. She says down below are a few other rooms. Let's continue onwards. And if you guys... Well, no, I'm probably gonna have to move you one by one. Because, this is an awkward space to arrive in.
Oh, we're in a long hallway. We're in the dark.
I go.
We're in hell, apparently.
a long dark
Let
shaft.
me go back to that place. That place looked cool.
We're in the darkness.
Oh God, where did you take me?
We're in hell. We're in the tube, guys. Welcome to the tube.
We're the tube men.
Oh, that reminds me. Let me
what?
fix some of these doors really quick.
Oh, yo, we can see
Yes?
more
More
shit.
doors.
The light.
What's wrong?
There's fucking light. Holy
The light at the end of the tunnel.
It's dark out there.
That sounds a little
It's right
extreme.
there, chat. The light at the end of the tunnel.
We are the tube men and ladies.
Go to
We
the light,
are the
chat.
tube men and
Walk
ladies.
to the light. Oh
The
god.
two
All right.
fellas.
Alright, so. Oh wow, that is a
Gotcha.
very small door.
Ha-cha-cha.
Anyway. She says this is the worm tunnel.
The what
The
tunnel?
worm
The
tunnel.
worm tunnel.
How's
The
the
worm
what?
tunnel.
Welcome to the fucking
She
worm
says
tunnel. Ain't the
that
worm tunnel.
is a term for a very narrow passageway such as this. One that's underground.
That's where worms live.
I mean, it's stone. It's definitely not made by any actual
I
worms.
mean, you've never
Magic
seen
worms,
giant
maybe.
worms before, have you?
However, it's cold here. A low, barrel-vaulted ceiling crowds the already narrow passage. Light
Magic
from the
worm.
firefly lamp that hangs on a hook in the wall is inadequate to illuminate the entire space.
Yep, makes sense. Worms.
She leads you out into another room.
Is this where the
Oh,
magic
hey.
worms live?
What is
Small.
this?
There are no worms, Boka. Yet.
I
Keyword-
like that you said
Keyword yes.
So, the room
glad
you
that you said
appear
that.
in. The room you appear in is apparently a
because
kitchen.
You know, Naka, there are gonna be worms. There's gonna be worms.
Bookworms, maybe.
Ah!
Kill
I
us.
get it.
Anyway.
A dirty skillet stands out among the otherwise immaculate kitchen, and the smell of bacon in the air hints at the skillet's former contents. A door
Bacon?
in the southeast corner hangs open a crack.
Bacon!
Flesh of our
I
enemies.
think that woke Boka up. Smell of bacon.
No,
Is it bacon
it
flavor?
makes me
Hey, Thunder.
creepy.
Here, you see a strange figure. It takes you a moment And then you realize this person is probably some sort of Nephilim. And looks a tad bit like your pro friends that you met in the other plane.
Oh yeah, the bird people.
Bird people. Cool.
Because this is what you see.
Wrinkle.
I love them.
Crinkle seems great.
Crinkle's fucking awesome. I love Crinkle. I fucking love
So-
you, whatever they're called. Whatever they're called.
Venera comes out and says, "Hello, Crinkle. I see you've been making some food." Crinkle nods and then says, "Yes. Much food. Tasty food." Venera then turns back to you guys and says, "Crinkle here isn't really a student. Crinkle is the caretaker for the Fireflies. They're part of the staff of the library."
Oh,
If anything
Greetings.
happens to Crinkle, I'm killing all of you, and then myself. Okay, cool. So,
No, you're not.
the
y'all
point
not
is for
know
Lil
that
Crinkle.
reference? Y'all not know that meme? Okay.
I get it. I get it.
Oh, I
don't
know.
worry.
I get it. But still, no, you're not.
Okay. Cool.
So, Venera will lead you down this hall. And actually, why don't I give her some lighting? That should make it a little easier for you guys to see.
Put some light on.
There we go. She'll point to this first door.
Crinkle! Crinkle is now my daughter.
What?
I'm adopted Crinkle.
She's like
Not how that
60.
works.
She's very much
Crinkle-
older than you.
You can't adopt
Boka
a
runs up and
grandmother.
hugs Crinkle and goes, I'm adopting you.
I don't
Crinkle
think
looks
that
at you
works,
strangely and then says, I don't need any children.
No, you're my child.
I'm
I-
much
I- I
older
don't
than
think-
you, dear. And
I
she
don't think
pats
that's how
you
it
on the
works.
head.
Okay, I love you all the same.
She says,
I just don't worry about it, ma'am. She's normally like this.
Yeah, it's a problem. We can't solve
I
it. I'm
see.
sorry.
I see. Venera leads the way down the hallway, and she points to this first door on the upper side of the rooms. She says, "This is an empty room. It's prepared as a bedroom. So, should you want or need to stay overnight, feel free. Split men and women. But there's a couple of other rooms. I'll show you which are which." She points to the one in the middle on the upper side, and she goes, "That's Gabby's room. This one next to it is Edbur's room.
Mm.
Crinkle's room is at the end of the hall. This room here, across from Edbur's, is another empty room. I don't know if you want the girls in that room. There's more space in that one than there is in the first one." She then points to another room, which is the middle one on the southern side. And she goes, "In here is Cthulhu. They're currently asleep. which is why we haven't met them yet.
Neat.
Wow. Okay, that is a very wrong picture. My brain stopped. Come on, brain. You can't do that to me. She says Cthulhu is a Chiara. If you've forgotten, Chiara are cat girls. So, or cat boys. There are cat boys too.
They are cat people.
Yes.
They be catting it.
We get
But,
real catty with each other.
Cthulhu tends to work at night. And the rest of us work during a more normal day shift. She likes it at night, so we leave her to it.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
And she then points to the last room, closest to the kitchen on the bottom set, and says, "This is my room. If you need me for any reason and I'm not out somewhere in the cellar, I'll be here." So, I think that's shown you everyone who's here, except for Katala. And you now have a layout of what this place has. Why don't we go back up and we can take a look around and I can show you what to do.
Alrighty.
Cool.
She will lead you back up. Let me grab you all. Oh, no. I don't need to take
Tommy
Cthulhu.
broke everything again. Oh, in the darkness.
Give me 1 sec. There's a lot of physical space here.
Tommy, please, I'm scared of the dark.
Unfortunately, you're kind of stuck in some shelves. So,
Yeah.
as you go back up, you start to see how things tend to work here. She'll be looking through the shelves up here. Edbert is working down below. You don't really see Crinkle, because they're tending to, like, cleaning and custodial sort of work, as well as making the food. So you don't really see them too much. Gabby moves up and down between the floors, trying to keep herself occupied and helping out here and there. You'll see Vanera and Edbert talk back and forth through the opening in this balcony here, because they're on different floors. But Vanera shows you how she goes through, sorts things into categories. Most of the work is done on the first floor. Things are mostly now in categories. And she says, "Now, if I find a book like this one," she holds it up, and you can see clearly that the leather of the cover has been worn out and frayed, so it looks like it has like a hole forming in it. She says, "I'll send this down to Edbert using the book lift." She puts it in the lift, and she lets it down until it gets to him below, and she'll call down, "Damage cover. Please put it in the right place." And Edgar will look up and nod and say, "I'm on it." And then Gabby actually runs over and takes it out and looks to her dad, and her dad tells her where it goes. In the binding room.
Huh.
So now that you have a little bit of time, do you want to start to work?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna need you to make me some investigation rolls.
All of us?
Yes.
$16.
Investigation, you said, yes?
Yes.
I'm probably gonna have a bullet.
Uh,
Okay, you rolled the wrong. You rolled the wrong one.
Okay, you rolled a d8 somehow. What the fuck? How?
I thought we were supposed to do that.
it's
No,
an
I-
investigation roll.
Oh, hey, Boka and I are tied.
Hey, unlucky 13s, and I got.
So
20.
I wasn't wrong
About what?
about being the lowest. Thought I was gonna fail it.
Oh, true. True.
I mean, there's no pass or fail here. I just get a sense of how well you do.
Oh, I
The
thought I was
deer
gonna find
takes to this pretty quick. In Seraphine,
Books are my
Cause
bias.
he's nerd.
Seraphine does a little bit better than Rowena or Boka. But
Remember,
none of
guys.
you do badly.
Remember, guys, a deer is statistically better at doing tasks when there's hot people around.
Is that how it works?
Correct. Yes, that's totally how it works.
I
His
mean,
himbo aura just makes him better at things when there's other hot people around him.
I mean, when I'm around hot people, I tend to get nervous and do worse. So,
Oh no! See, Nakami. The trick is, if all your friends are hot and all my friends are hot, that means I can't get nervous because it's just like a normal thing.
somehow it still happens to me.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just that attractive. In and out of game, I'm just too hot, guys. Damn. I
won't touch
apologize.
that. I won't touch that.
No, I'm not touching that either.
Y'all are mean.
I'm
What
not
the
touching
fuck?
that with a 10-foot pole.
Y'all are rude. Holy shit.
You know what? Just do the Vegeta thing. Oh, bitch.
Y'all are bitches. What the fuck?
I entirely zoned out for a minute.
It's
Oh, no.
fine. I just got insulted. It's okay, Maple. Don't worry about it. God damn. Okay. Fuck me for having an ego at any point in my life, I guess.
Don't worry. We all don't have egos.
Oh,
Ego.
Lord.
Oh my god, what did I?
What
My
did
mouth.
you just say? You
I
said a
thought
word.
I said eagle.
That's great.
Like my brain was thinking ego.
yeah,
My mouth was thinking something else.
That does seem to happen. There, dear. We're all in that situation.
Forever
Wait,
alone.
You're not obvious, we know.
Why'd you say it like that, Nakami?
Wow.
Okay, sorry, God.
I didn't even. I wasn't even gonna go that far down.
Nah,
It's okay though.
Damn.
We still love you.
thanks. I love me too.
God damn.
I'm sorry.
And by we, I mean Naka probably.
Wow.
If only I could be so lucky.
Shots
Loved by
fired.
At who? Wait.
These
I
birds.
wouldn't have added that. I wouldn't have added that if you hadn't said anything.
Damn. I'm sorry. We
So-
detracted so hard there. I'm so sorry. You didn't even count me.
Zoned out again.
I want you all to make me a Constitution roll.
Constitution
I'm good at
roll.
those. I'm great at
Yes.
those. Let's go. A saving throw or just
This was
a con
just
roll?
like
Just a
Welcome
Constitution
back.
roll.
Oh,
to,
It's
So
not
not
a
a
this
save.
is just welcome back to game the session, right? He's had no like disadvantage rolls this entire time.
I'm rolling hot tonight. That's actually great.
Well,
I
that's because she's made you roll on all the things you're good at.
true.
That's
Well,
why I said
there's one other roll I want you all to make, but I'm waiting for Rowena. Rowena.
Nashi. Hello.
She's totally asleep.
Ha-
Waiting on
oh,
Rowena.
no. Hold up. Something broke. Their mic broke, maybe? They're typing in Discord. Okay, cool. They're resetting Discord.
Okay.
Also, Boka, not con save.
Disappointing and sus.
Boka, it's just Constitution score, not a con save.
Yes.
Just roll Constitution, not the saving throw, just
Oh.
Constitution.
They're
Oh, never mind, I
probably
wasn't at
not
Discord.
different for you. Oh, they are
Nope.
actually. Wow, that's gonna make a difference.
Yep.
So, Nashi, you need to make a Constitution roll.
You have to say something.
Wait, what? What?
Make a
Yeah.
Naka, please
Constitution
take
roll.
the 17, or at least make it a 15.
No, because you rolled
Because
the
that's
wrong
technically
Constitution
what
roll.
I would have rolled had I not.
Not a save, just the score. Just hit the
Yes.
score, not the save button.
Oh. Oh, ew. Can I see?
Get scammed.
See, I'm
It's okay.
saying this seems a little like geared towards welcoming game back.
No.
No. I also need you to make one other roll, which is a,
Please make it
in
an
this
intelligence.
case, a Wisdom
Con-
save.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's still good for me. That's actually really funny.
I'm about like I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying.
I hate everything.
You
It's
you
okay.
get bad rolls
It's not
today.
It's not bad.
I don't think I believe that.
So,
It'll be fine.
Naka, when you say it's not bad twice,
I don't think I
usually we
believe.
don't like the outcome.
Look, it's hot girl summer. You'll be fine. You got this.
Are you sure?
The
You
frick
have
are
the-
you talking
You
about?
have the benefit of hot girl summer. You'll be fine.
I don't know where that came from, but sure, whatever.
It's summer, and it's just a funny thing to say.
So,
Yeah.
the reason for these rolls is I wanted to see how tired your characters were getting, mentally and physically. So, obviously,
Don't think wisdom saves should be that. Just saying.
well,
I feel like Constitution
Unfortunately-
save.
if we were
Works for that.
doing pure Celestia rolls, you would make a will save, which is an averaged combination of wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
The base that.
But I don't have a way to do that within Roll20 yet.
You just don't want to do math.
Even wait, why are you?
I'd need to make you a macro that you could roll.
Well, no, you could also
Yeah.
just have us roll our stats. Oh no, you said
Well,
average. Hold on.
Averaged.
So
Yes.
yeah, that would be different. Well, we can do the math.
You need to add them up and then divide by 3 and then roll based on that.
That's
So,
not hard math.
Yes, I just need to make a macro to do it.
That's fair.
And then it would automatically gather them up and spit out a result. But
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done that yet. I don't know enough about the macro system in Roll20, so that's why I haven't done it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things I haven't touched on yet. But anyways, basically for D&D, they treat wisdom like that. Don't ask why. It's just like the default mental save. So that's why I use that. But, alright, now that we know, Rowena gets tired out first. And everyone else does pretty good physically and mentally. Boka's a little more tired than everyone else, but not by a huge amount. But as Rowena is tired, Rowena realizes something. That it is already very late. You can't actually tell time down here.
Time is an illusion.
Time is an illusion, though.
Time is a concept and also a legitimate force of reality.
But,
Says you.
you realize how late it's actually gotten. And I'm sorry I didn't have time to find a picture for this one. But, you actually end up seeing, Cthulhu, the cat girl. She's now up here helping out. And you realize that Venera said that she only works night shifts.
Oh yeah. Hi. Good evening.
Thanks to the night shift.
Good night and goodbye.
Rowena, do you say anything to Venera?
I think I'm too tired to say anything.
Okay, you also do see that Gabby down below is sleeping in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
Adorable.
No one else has realized how much time has passed. But obviously Rowena and Gabby definitely have.
Alright, it is nighttime. It's going to go Betty.
If you say that out loud, Venera will look up and realize that Cthulhu is there and says, "Oh, it must be night. Since it's gotten late, why don't you just spend the night downstairs?"
Fair enough.
And she says, "Good night. I'll see you tomorrow." And she'll go downstairs
Night.
herself. I'm actually not gonna move her all the way down.
I'm gonna look for the book of what was it? The Book of Ravens?
Sure, you can make another investigation roll. Okay, I'll factor that in.
I'm gonna use inspiration on that one.
Don't bother. You'll have many
Okay.
chances. Though there's gonna be a lot of rolls involved. For a bunch of reasons.
Is there any method of organization to these books at all?
The ones up top, yes. You slowly start to understand how they're organized.
Okay. So I'm
So-
getting closer to finding it, but haven't found it yet.
Possibly. You're still not even sure if it's here. So,
I'm betting on it being here.
Alright, so you guys go to sleep.
Big eeps.
Hang on, I'm looking up something. Alright. No, that's that. Huh. It's kind of weird. They don't actually give me a description for what happens overnight. But, since they failed to do that, as you all sleep here in the cellar, you hear a rhyme. Oh wait, no, I don't have the full thing. Let me see if I can find this. Really? Wow, they tell me about this rhyme, and then they don't actually show me what the rhyme is. Huh. That's not even clickable.
Quackable? Agreed.
Clickable. I think she said.
I heard quackable.
That's not what I said.
Quackable.
I'm just trying to find... You would think they'd actually list, like, the rhyme. They show me a missing part of the rhyme, but not the rhyme itself. How does that work? Ugh. Oh, wait. Oh, there is a full thing for this. I guess I can actually give you the rhyme. But, let me read it first. As you all sleep, you have a dream in which a hazy fog is all that you see. And within the fog, you hear several voices that start to sing a rhyme. See a mother scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near. With one swing, she took his feet, with another took his ear. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshine. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshine. See a dog that knows how to heal, never heeds plea nor command. Mother gave it a tasty meal. Dog chose instead to eat her hand. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshine. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshine. See a son doing his chore, washing clothes for folk in town. Fell into the river's roar, sank to the bottom and drowned. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshine. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshine. And I'll give you that sheet. But eventually, after hearing this, you wake up once more.
Huh.
So, since most of you are in the same room, do you have any reaction when you wake up? In fact, Deer is the only one not in the same room.
Yep.
I just had the
What?
weirdest dream. This
Boka was
weird poem about this thingamajig called Shemshine.
Boka?
Did we all
Nashi?
just have a dream?
Boka peeks out from under the bed.
Yep.
You're not here.
And just goes,
Poor Deer.
Poor dear.
yeah, I think the book bed was more comfy.
Also, what's this about Shemshine?
Is that a real word? Hey, Nakami.
Shim
Is that a word?
shimmery shimmoo shim shim shimmery shimmery.
I'm pretty sure it's a made-up word.
Cool, but is
Face
it?
is a made up word.
Oh. Oh, Shemshine is their name. I see.
Well, it's a name.
It is a name. But what's a Shemshine though? Do I know?
You don't have a good idea. You have a vague recollection of having heard it somewhere before.
Got you. It sounds like some Fae bullshit. So I'm gonna blame the Fae. Wait, are the Fae a thing? I forget.
They are.
Okay, so it's Fae bullshit.
Let me grab a sprinkle here. When you guys come out, you actually don't see any food being cooked. Instead, there's a note that says to head upstairs. By the way, as you start to walk around, you get flashes of images in your minds. You actually do see a scene where an older woman chops off feet and an ear from a guy laying down next to a tree with a skiff. And you see a dog that bites a woman in the hand. And you also see a young boy who drowns while washing clothes in a river.
Violent. Do I see this?
Yes, you all get flashes of it as you walk around.
Boka just goes, yep, I should have slept in the book.
I'm gonna proceed to cast Zone of Truth and then just ignore it.
So, By the way, you also realize every so often that you just start humming the rhyme. And
I do
it doesn't
not.
seem to want to leave your head.
Boka's asleep.
You're currently, unless you really plan to sleep the day away, you're gonna be gathering with the others. Or rather, does Boka want food or not? You rolled to decide if she wants food?
Yeah. She wants food.
Alright, well, then you gather with everyone else.
Damn.
You just see a tiny, what you believe is Boka coming up behind everyone with their hood pulled very low, and it looks like they're just basically a little, hood, that's all. So they put it so low and stuff.
Alright. Well, as you all gather, after your first night in the Firefly Cellar, you gather around the table in the center of the collection's main floor. It's quiet until you notice that Gabby is humming the same rhyme that keeps playing in your heads. After a moment, you realize that you too are humming along.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. This is some horror movie shit.
Boka's asleep on top of the food.
There's no food here. You don't get food though until you meet up, so.
And Boka's the only one not humming.
You don't. Okay. Make me a wisdom save.
All of us?
No, just Boka.
Cool.
It's hard resisting the whatever it is.
Oh, wow.
Yo, Boka's fine.
Boka manages to consciously resist humming. Though, once your focus wavers, you start humming.
Boka's too focused on food. It's not possible.
Oh, there's definitely times where you're going to start.
I'm gonna go ahead and address it
Like a
to
famous
the
video
other
game
class
character once said,
Well-
"Let's see you try."
See if they know anything anyway.
As you arrive, Vinira looks up from where she's sitting and she says, overnight, something happened. She pauses a minute, and then she goes, there's a magical lock on the trapdoor that leads down here into the cellar. However, right now, the magical lock is locked in place, and it can't be opened.
Huh.
She
Thanks, I
says-
hate it.
Have you tried using magic to unlock it?
It's actually a lock to keep us contained here in the cellar.
Yeah, nope, fuck this. Nope. Nope.
I was zoning out, thinking about food. What are we talking about?
What are you doing?
I don't like being locked inside of a room with weird shit happening.
If you try to hit the door,
Yeah.
literally a blue cascade of magic rushes
Uh-huh.
over the door, and you deal no damage whatsoever.
Got you. I hate it.
Because it's part of the school.
Yes,
Part of
you
the ship
literally
part.
smacked the wards. Don't make them smack you back. So when you finally return, and Venera continues, she says, I've been in contact with the Grand Master. It seems that there was something that happened once called the Singing Madness. And they were worried about it possibly happening again. So multiple areas of the school are designed to lock themselves down to isolate those within so that the madness cannot spread. Apparently, when it's happened before, anyone that hears the rhyme being hummed or sung or said out loud was able to transmit the singing madness to others.
I'm going to attempt to hum it backwards.
I mean, if you give me a wisdom saving throw, I will let you try. Alright, you actually do manage to say it backwards. Though nothing happens.
Damn it.
Boka's still looking around for the food.
Venera says, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, we must figure out how to cure this, or we won't be able to leave and we'll run out of supplies. Obviously, once we've died, there's nothing to keep us locked in for. Gabby, by the way, at this point is looking terrified.
Yeah, why are they saying this, like, with a child? Goddamn. Okay, anyway, one moment.
I mean, she's there because everyone else is, including her dad. And Edbird says, great, I see. Now we're all going to die.
Hold
Well,
on.
that's fun. By the way, if you haven't been able to tell yet, Edbert is the pessimist. So.
Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime. Well, it seems clear that the reason for this, to me, is this Shemshime of the song. Right?
That's always fun. Hey,
Because it causes grief, avoids the blame. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime.
I mean, if it is some sort of demon, that's quite possible. But I've never heard of a demon with any name like that.
bullshit. Hey, Nakami.
Yep.
Is it an anagram? Is it a abbreviation? Is it
Spoonerism?
something? Okay, what does a spoonerism mean?
Let me look it up.
Sorry, but what does it sound like? It's like an anagram? Does it sound like it's an abbreviation for something? Do I have any idea? Do I have any knowledge?
As of right now, not really.
Cool.
It could be any of those, as much as you know.
Hey, how is the library organized? Where can I find Fae bullshit?
I mean, you don't even know if it's fair or not yet.
I don't, but it feels like Fae bullshit. Nursery rhymes are 100% Fae. Like, that is just classical Fae bullshit. So I feel like if I have, any sort of,
So,
general savviness, I would go to that first.
actually, in Celestia, the Fae don't have absolute claim on craziness. There's a lot of selfish demons that have caused a lot of craziness too.
Wait, actually, hold up. Hey, Nakame.
Yes.
I check everyone's shadows.
As far as you can see, everything looks normal so far.
Even magically?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hey, I still have... Huh. Hey, Nakami.
Okay. Let's...
I don't remember, actually. Did we find out what god my unknown god's symbol is of? Because I still have it in my inventory. Should I not have it in my inventory?
I don't remember the details too much.
Gotcha. It's probably not helpful then.
Actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll me a D9.
Cool. Two.
It is a symbol of Nephis, the goddess of waters.
How do I spell that?
Anephys.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
Venera stands up as things get a little crazy. And, by the way, Gabby has started to cry at this point. Especially with her dad seeming to freak out. And, Venera says, "We are in a library. If anyone can solve this, it's us."
I'm gonna go and console the child first and foremost. Like, hey,
The child?
buddy, it'll be okay.
The child.
Fine.
You mean
got
Gabby?
this. We're really good at this. Yes, what other child?
The child.
I just meant she has a name.
Oh, well, yes.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm gonna attempt to console
Since
them.
there's not an image for Gabby, here is a tiny bit of what she looks like. She wears a yellow hooded cape that hides her short, curly black hair. And she's missing one of her front teeth.
Mhm.
Oh, also, you see her with a, like, drawing tablets. Not like a modern one, but an old school type. As well as drawing instruments. I don't want to call them crayons, but more like chalk.
Yep.
And she has definitely bits of pictures that are on her chalkboard, for lack of a better term.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, you definitely get another flashback when you see one. It's a splash of blue with one vaguely human shape in it.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's a vaguely inhuman shape, like in.
Yes, kind of like
the-
a stick figure,
Mhm.
because, you know, she's like 6.
Got you. I am. Hey, buddy. Why'd you
A
draw
6-year-old a buddy?
this? Yes, I call children buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Buddy is my gentle speaking voice word.
That's a meme.
Anyway. You're a meme. Oh, no, that is a meme. I'm sorry, you're right. But anyway,
Mm.
I am consoling the child and trying to gain information.
Well, really quick, Crinkle moves back to the kitchen to start making breakfast.
Nice.
Edbert has started moving around, looking through the stacks. And Hitula is doing the same thing.
Got you.
And so is Venera. Veneria. Venera. Saying her name is weird, okay?
That's why I mentally renamed them to Vinny.
No, that's worse.
I mean, I could see Vanny.
Fair enough.
Anyway, back to Gabby. She hugs her chalkboard to her chest.
Does she seem like, besides obviously not being okay, does she seem like physically fine?
I mean, she's
Nothing.
actually, roll me insight. Alright, so you definitely can tell she's borderline hysterical. I mean, she did just have her father and Venera both basically say she's gonna die.
Yeah. Besides
So-
that, besides the emotional and mental anguish, like any other.
Yes. A little bit of exhaustion as well.
Mhm.
It's like she didn't sleep very well. Which
Yep.
is totally understandable with the dreams you guys had.
Yep.
She doesn't know you terribly well. So after a little bit, she nods and then goes, I want to go back to my room.
Well, then let's go back to your room.
She'll head off.
I will follow behind her. Not like in like a weird way, but just like, going in the same direction.
Okay, she's down on the 3rd floor, because
Mhm.
that's where all the rooms are. Do you want me to move you there?
Yes.
Okay. While you're going there, what does everyone else want to do?
Hmm. Honestly, not sure.
I can tell you that there is definitely some stuff you can find here.
I guess I'll look around then.
Okay? Anywhere where you want to start?
Hmm. Probably downstairs. Either that or like in, I guess around like this particular area or something. I'm not really too sure where to look at though.
Okay. If you want, you can head over into the scriptorium. That's what you're pointing to
Guessing-
up here.
I'm guessing it's like right in here or something, or
Yeah. If you want to give me an investigation roll.
these rolls have been low tonight.
So, as you're investigating the room, you happen to pull the tapestry away from the wall, and you notice scratches in the wall.
Scratches?
Yes. In fact, once you get a good look at them, you see the words of the rhyme that have been playing back through your head, scratched into the wall.
Oh, crap baskets. Somebody has had the rhyme and had the rhyme stuck in their head for too long.
Well, from the looks of it, these are very old.
Oh, they're not recent.
No, they're not recent.
Okay. Do I notice anything else like around the area?
No, but you can't get into the room next door. Oh, actually, that should be locked. Sorry.
Yeah, it's locked now.
Hey, Mikami,
Yes.
it's the morning, right? Like it's tomorrow?
Yes. It is the second day.
Awesome. So is the cat girl's door, is her room door locked?
She's still upstairs for the moment.
That's not what I asked.
Oh,
Is her door locked?
You can hear Nakami thinking about this.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking in the notes for this. And it
Gotcha.
doesn't say either way. So I'm going to assume it is not locked.
Awesome. I'm gonna check in her room.
Well, hang on. We still have Seraphine and Boka.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's everyone else can go.
Boka, are you just going to go eat?
Yeah. Constantly thinking about food in Draconic tonight.
Alright.
Say the
You follow Crinkle back as Crinkle starts making breakfast. Seraphine, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna look for the book again.
Alright, roll me another investigation check. Oof.
Oof!
You are obviously distracted by the rhyme that keeps going through your head.
Gosh dang it.
Hmm.
Alright, so, back to Rowena for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
What were you planning to do? I've totally forgotten.
I guess if there's nothing else, like, around this particular area, I could go and, like, when it's, like, I can go, like, look around upstairs or downstairs and see if I find anything.
If you want, you could also ask about how to get into the room back here.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll just come over here and I'll just come back here and ask, is there a way to get into into room over here?
Oh, the Firefly room?
Mm-hmm.
Crinkle keeps the key, because Crinkle maintains them. You should be able to ask her for it.
Do you know where she is?
Probably making breakfast.
And I guess I'm going to going to go find Crinkle.
Alright, I'll move you down. And a deer.
Yep.
You enter her room. This room is furnished with a bed, a wash basin, and a writing desk. The desk has a tiny clockwork oyster resting on it. Also, lying next to the oyster is a metal key.
Can I judge what the key would the key be to the room's door or something else?
There
Is it like the lock?
is... Actually, roll me perception.
And do.
I need to see if you notice.
Using
you
a
are-
point.
Okay. You
I
notice
am-
that there is a similar indentation on the oyster.
Cool. Does it look like a winding key or like a key?
It looks like a key, but it doesn't mean it's not a winding key.
Cool. I am going to put the key into the oyster where it would go and just see if it like does it click turn or is it like a winding? Like I can tell by the sound. It was like hear the gear.
You end up winding it a bit, and as soon as you do, you hear the sounds of the ocean, soothing. The waves,
Nice.
gentle on the sand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's cool.
That's all it does.
Anything else in the room?
No.
Okay. I place the things back exactly as I found them.
Well, unless you want to look through her clothes anyways. I didn't think you wanted to do that.
No. I'm going to then leave the room and put things back right as I found them and leave the room, then shut the door.
Okay.
Okay. I am
So
going
for
to
the
check-
moment, while you go to follow Gabby,
Mhm.
Boka, you get some eggs and bacon and toast from Crinkle. She sets a plate out for you.
Yay!
Here you go. Which is when Rowena gets there. So, Rowena,
Mm-hmm. So I go over to Crinkle and I ask, Crinkle, do you have the key to the Firefly room, I think it was called?
Oh, the Firefly room.
Yes, do you have the key for it?
If it will mean that you're not going to bother me, then sure, you can have the key. She'll take out the key and hand it towards you.
Awesome. Thank you. And I go back upstairs.
Alright. I will move you back up. Back to... Oh, actually. No. A deer first.
Mhm.
Cool. I check on the child, see how they're doing.
When you
Are
look into her room,
Yep.
you see Gabby sleeping here. Toys are scattered on an unmade bed, and piles of clothes obscure all but a few bare patches of the floorboards.
Mhm.
Above a writing desk in the corner dangles a dragon marionette made from brass and wood, with wings of canvas dyed red. A red firefly lamp hangs in the opposite corner.
Nice.
By the way, do you want to give me a perception roll?
Yes.
Wow. When you glance around the room, you notice several other, papers? How do I want to put it? Slates, other things, that she can draw on, scattered about. And several of them all show depictions of stuff from the rhymes.
Yep. Cool. Hey, how do I ask this?
Don't wake her up.
Obviously. Can I infer that, like, the kid might be kind of cursed a little bit? Or is that like a logical leap? Because
It's a very,
the
very
vibe.
big leap.
but
I think,
I think you're
and this
like
is really
Frogger.
extra information specifically not available to a deer, but I'm going to say that it's most likely she's just younger than you, and so less resistant to the rhyme.
that makes sense.
Because you see artwork lying around, things she probably has done just since last night. Like one,
So the time frame is still like the same as us.
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, they look new, as much as you can tell.
Okay,
But you see,
less
like,
worrying.
a picture of what seems to be a dog with a severed arm in its mouth.
Yep.
And, another one with a man, or at least a person, that seems to have been missing their feet with blood pouring out from the ankles.
Yep. Okay. Great. Cool. I'm going to do some paranoid shit and like be checking like shadows, like not in a paranoid way, but in a general, like in a legitimate. This thing is iffy. It like I'm genuinely checking the shadows in case
All right.
there is something in them.
So far, you don't see anything.
Okay. I am going to then leave, shut the door, and move up and out and
However,
towards. Mm-hmm.
Can you take me to the bookcases area?
where even are you? I don't see you.
I'm in the hallway.
I'm gonna check my shadow, my own shadow, using Arcana. That's the thing I could do.
You can. But,
24.
as a deer is heading back up, because I think you said you were heading back up.
Yes, I was going to.
Yeah. I was pretty sure I was right, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
As you head back up, you hear, "Ah!"
Oh, I love
A
that.
shrill sound tears through the firefly cellar, overpowering all other noise. Though it rapidly rises to an uncanny pitch, you recognize the voice as Edbur's.
Oh, from down
In
here?
fact, well, you can hear it all throughout. It oddly doesn't wake up Gabby, but
Oh.
she looked exhausted, so she's probably still asleep because of that. But Crinkle and you definitely can hear, even down below.
Awesome.
However, the others that are actually up here, where this occurs, you all see Edbur's eyes are bulging in terror. As he hums the rhyme's melody, the rest of his body seems to be paralyzed. If you choose to touch him, he is cold to the touch. He is singing the rhyme over and over and over and over. He doesn't seem to be inclined to stop.
Well, that's...
I made an investigation roll. Did I find anything in this room?
What is the investigation roll for?
The books, the walls. Do I?
Oh,
see-
given that I
Why do
have
both
my,
this roll thing does that even like?
given that I do also have my third eye ability, that would let me see normally in darkness. I would logically see more than normal here, for the most
Well,
part.
Yes, you're not affected by the darkness here. Let me grab a deer. A deer, as you
Yay.
finally get up here.
Yep.
About 5 minutes has passed since you first heard Edbur start
I'm
off.
sorry, it took me 5 minutes to run up a flight of stairs.
No. It just takes a bit, even after
He's-
you arrive.
He's cold
That-
to the touch.
Yes. But after about 5 minutes, suddenly he stops singing. And he collapses.
Is he breathing?
He is in fact breathing.
Oh, cool.
Is he still humming?
He's not. No. It seems that he might have passed out.
I'm gonna test something. This is probably not the right answer, but I'm gonna test it anyway. I cast Slumber on myself.
That is not the right answer.
Hold on,
You
Boka.
actually can't force
Boka.
yourself to sleep with that spell.
Why not?
It's specifically designed to not let you cast it on yourself.
Fringe.
Damn, I thought I honestly thought you had a good idea there.
Anyway, I'm gonna carry him downstairs and put him in a bed.
Okay, you can do that.
Cool.
Because if we
Uh,
could all stop singing it for a moment, we'd probably manage to break it, right?
That's not
I
the
mean-
problem.
Because if it just
We're not-
transmits by
We're not
you
singing
hearing
on
it, right?
purpose.
Yeah, I know. But if it transmits by you hearing it, and your mind resets like passing out or
I
falling
don't-
asleep, that
I
might.
don't think that's how that's working.
It's
I can tell you.
worth a shot.
No, it's not.
Honestly, it kind of is.
Lee.
I mean,
I can tell you
I'm all for it.
that. Actually, why don't you all roll me a
Investigation.
1d4?
A D4.
Been
Yes,
waiting.
just a d4.
Been waiting patiently. Did I get anything out of my investigation?
No. You don't notice anything in particular. Alright. Well, no one's quite in sync, so.
Oh God, that's
What
okay.
the hell does that mean?
It means that we're all
No.
singing at different times.
That's what?
So far.
Well, I'm not actually singing. I'm still thinking about food.
Like
I mean,
if
you
it's
just ate.
I'm still thinking about food.
Book
Boka
is
has
just
a very
a stomach.
simple mind. Boka is a very simple mind. You can't make Boka be cursed. Boka's mind is literally just meat.
Roll me another wisdom save there, Boka.
Meat. Coffee. Cha!
Oh, you're
No,
totally
you're
humming
singing.
it. You're humming
Inspiration!
it.
you're singing it.
You're singing it from the top of the staircase all the way down.
Hey, Nakami.
You
once
do
I
realize
put
that means
the-
we're all going to die if someone's not.
It'll be fine. Nakami,
Huh?
once I bring the man down and put him into a bed, I walk back upstairs, I grab Boka, I put Boka in a bed, I go back upstairs.
Alright, I look to see. Was he
By
goes,
the way, do you
he
check
was-
his room
he
while
was
you're
like-
there?
Yes, I check his room while I'm there.
While he was frozen, was he pointed in a specific direction?
No.
No.
He was just looking across from where he'd been working.
So there's no chance he could have just seen something that none of us noticed.
Well, if he saw something, none of you did. Let me put it that way. Since several of you definitely would have looked in the direction he was looking. Especially with this scream that started everything. As for Adir, his room is sparse and tidy, apart from a clay bowl containing the remains of a particular vinegary meal resting on a large trunk. And the trunk just holds more clothes and like blankets and such. There is a mirror above the wash basin, a round woven green rug with a gray fringe, and Under his bed, you find a ornate circular box decorated with silver filigree. And inside the box is a small glass figurine of a woman fixed to a wooden stand and a post meant to hold a ring. Though the ring isn't there on the post.
Hmm.
Oh, by the
Is it on
way,
his fingers?
he is wearing a ring, yes.
Like a wedding ring, or
Yes, it does look like a wedding ring.
cool? Don't care.
Since you're here, though,
Yep.
roll me an intelligence roll.
Oh, fuck! I'm bad. Well, not bad. Just a normal int roll or an int save.
Just int, yes. Alright,
That's fine.
you make a mental leap here. You realize
Oh,
that Gabby's mom and apparently his wife is probably deceased.
okay. I'll make a leap in logic for no reason. Sure.
No, this is what you do for, like, a dead relative.
Oh, I see. I got you. It's like,
Yeah.
got you.
In fact,
Oh, it's like
this
a little.
should probably hold her ring. But he's wearing one, which is probably his ring. So it does make you wonder where her ring is. But
I am going to. Well, wait, no. Would I have noticed it in the kids' room at all, or no?
if it's in Gabby's room, you definitely didn't see it.
Gotcha.
Though her room is a mess. I mean, she's
Yeah.
like 6, so.
Yeah.
And Edward definitely doesn't go into her room.
Yeah.
Alright. With that said, jumping back up above, what do the rest of you
Yep.
want to do? Oh, actually, before that happens,
Mm-hmm.
all of you roll me a d6.
Oh boy.
Like a D6. Like a...
Kami, why do you suck? Anyway.
5.
Why are they all different? I don't like that. Me and
Alright.
Boka are common.
Does that mean that Seraphine and I are in sync?
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is this? 5 5 6 6 4 4. I hate this. I don't like this at all. Oh no.
Actually, even though they're not here. Oh, that didn't help me. Okay.
Oh god, that one.
Okay, me and Boka got a 6. We're fine, guys. We got this.
I don't know about that.
Or she turns it over on your head and with a roll 1 or 6.
Whoops. Come on. There we go. You realize that you hear 3 people all singing the same part of the rhyme at once.
God. Me as I'm walking back up.
Well, all of you realize it about the same time.
God damn it.
And as
Wait,
you realize that, 3 shadows appear in the room.
Hey, yo!
Oh, crap baskets.
Something to cope.
Something to stab!
Exactly. Something to cope. How do I roll initiative in this game? Found it. Never mind.
Well, that took a while. I should roll for Venera and... Well, Edbur's technically not here. Let me stick him in his room. I didn't bother to move him.
The ghoul is here. If they
Yes.
and the grandma, if she counts.
Crinkle is still down below,
True.
so not involved at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put that back. Alright. So, suddenly, 3 shadows appear. And... Venera happens to, realize they're there before anyone else. Oh, I should totally look at these things for a second. Oh, good. Her one spell that I gave her is actually effective.
Oh, good.
Boy.
Okay, not super effective, but she casts Dissonant Whispers on this one, which it needs to make me a Wisdom save. Wow, and it does. Jeesh. It still takes 4 psychic damage.
I don't know whether to be scared or impressed.
I mean, that was a horrible set of rolls. It does 3d6 damage, so she could have done up to 18. But obviously did not. Alright, Boka. You
Yeah.
somehow also react very quickly. What would you like to do? Oh, while you're thinking about that, also, Venera pulls out a stout wand that is more of like a rod. But it's made out of wood, so most likely it is a wand. So. She doesn't attack with it though. Oh, so you're gonna fire off an energy ball.
Thunder. At the one to my left.
To your left?
Am I right? My right.
This is your right.
Yeah, there.
Alright. That will hit. But it doesn't seem to take as much damage as you would expect. But you do hear the thunder roar through its body. And disturb some books.
Inspiration.
Okay. That first one's gonna miss. And... Wait, no. You already used your inspiration.
You're really gonna take that inspiration from me?
Yes.
It
'cause we
didn't
don't
do
need to-
anything?
Actually,
It doesn't matter.
14 will hit. However, your weapon doesn't really seem to do much of anything.
Nice.
It's still standing there.
Menacingly.
Singly. You said I could use blade spells, right?
Yes, in place of normal attacks.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So you'd still have a penalty.
Okay.
Gatula goes next. And for
You know, I just
Latin-
realized I didn't roll initiative.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now
it
would be a
doesn't
good
matter
time to roll.
It's fine. It's everything's fine.
Yeah, it automatically put you in the right order. She does... Wait. I hate how they tell these not to auto-roll. She doesn't produce flame. Wow, and got max damage. Gatu is apparently the most capable of persons here.
So far.
And even though her spell doesn't do as much damage as one would expect, it does still manage to finish off the one that Boka attacked. And that one is dead. This one comes over and moves to attack Vanira. Well, that definitely hits.
Did they use shield?
Yes, Vanira uses shields. And she manages to block it. I can't actually roll on a reaction for NPCs, so she's just gonna be able to block.
Ah.
So, I won't let her block a crit, but anything less than a crit, I'll just take it from her next round. She doesn't have a lot of spells, though, so... Alright,
Weird for an upper class
Seraphine.
to not have that many spells, but okay.
Yeah. Even though she's a senior student, I gave her, like, 3 spells.
Alright, well, obviously,
So-
I am activating Radiant Soul,
Yes.
which will produce some light, not a lot, but you know. And I'm going to cast Spectral Blade. Right over into... Where is it?
Let me check something. Alright. Oh. I'm not gonna grab the Spectral Blade icon.
Hmm?
Are you gonna attack the one that attacked Vanira?
Yeah.
Alright. So, not only does your blade tear it apart in one hit, you also realize the radiant damage seemed to hurt it even more.
Really?
Yes. It is
That's
literally
fun.
torn apart.
But I didn't see the point in using Radiant Word right now. Since they're not grouped up.
Alright, and at that, I will, let me, like, there we go, to, hit this one right here, that's nearby, with, my, Great Axe, let's do.
Okay, that misses.
Damn it. I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Even with disadvantage, that's still a 17. So that one will hit. It's a little bit weird. You expect to do more damage than you deal, but the difference is very slight.
I mean, it is considered magical, even if it is slashing due to my blade boon.
Yeah, that may be, but
Fine.
oh, sorry, chat. Sorry.
What happened? What's wrong?
It always
Oh,
starts muted,
Oh.
so
Oh.
I didn't
hi,
even
chat.
realize.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna move. I think I
Alright.
need to double move to get here. I'm pretty sure.
I
So
think
I'll
so.
run up. I'll run up to here and just um. I'll just go for a normal attack. Or
Okay.
I'm magical. 10
Well,
damage.
even though it resists the damage, that is enough
Mhm.
damage to take out the last of them.
Cool.
And
Don't even have to waste a spell yet. Let's.
wow! I did absolutely nothing.
That's fine though.
No, it's not.
I mean, you would have gone next. Obviously, they were not strong enough for you guys. But you might see them again.
I doubt. I have my doubts. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna go open this door.
Okay. One sec here. Because I'm pretty sure I have to actually do the opening for you. Oop. Alright. Cellar room F4. You should be able to open it. I unlocked it.
Oh, surely. I should probably move real quick.
Possibly.
Okay,
Right.
there we go.
This
All right,
small
what do I
room
see?
is awash in the glow of thousands of fireflies. the luminescent insects flit around inside more than a dozen glass terrariums that fill shelves along the walls. A steady plinking noise results from their bouncing off the glass. Shallow wooden boxes are packed on the lowest shelves.
I'm gonna look through this room.
Make me a perception check first. Oh, my music
Wait,
is
where's
not
my-
playing.
Oh, there it is. Let's see, where's perception? Oh my god, that's my first crit of the day. It's not a roll, and it's not an attack roll.
You notice, scratched into the floorboards in a manic script, are the words, "Finish the rhyme."
Finish the rhyme.
Yes.
Huh.
Do you want to keep looking and give me an
Yes.
investigation roll?
Can I also look for things?
I close the door
Okay.
behind me. You know what? Because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be another fight tonight, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Where is she?
So I'll,
I'm gonna,
so I'll take the 15.
Where is she?
Actually, you
closed it-
don't need to use anything to get the 15.
Oh, I don't?
You have advantage based on your perception.
Oh, buggers! Also, I closed the door behind me. None of you can get in.
Why?
I have the key because I need to do something today.
That's genuinely unsafe. What the fuck?
So,
I deserve to have something today, as the SPN would say in Dragon Ball Z Unbridged.
so,
Okay.
you just barely notice that there is a loose stone in the floor below one of the lower shelves along the east wall.
A
Do you wanna
loose
Look
stone.
inside.
Yes.
When you move the stone away, it exposes a pile of bones in a nook 5 feet across and 5 feet deep. A little investigation discovers that these are 2 humanoid bodies. One of the skulls has a hole in the back of it.
It was murder.
Is it a stone etched hole? Like the one that I'm holding right now?
The stone in your hand is a lot smaller.
Okay.
This seems to be like a space
Like
that was
my
carved
hammer?
out. Probably just to hide the bodies or bury them, depending on how you look at it.
Can I tell how recent this has been?
This is very old stonework.
Oh, so this happened a long time. Oh, this happened a while ago.
Yes, probably decades ago, when the original singing curse appeared.
Oh.
Wait, this is a common fucking occurrence? I'm sorry?
Remember, Venera said that it happened once before.
So that might have been that one. That might have been that one other time before.
Cool.
Yes. That's why they established the locking gates. So if it happened...
Oh, I'm sorry. So instead of actually fixing the problem, they just made us get locked in here instead. Based,
Well-
I guess.
I mean, the original one nearly destroyed the entire school. They started to just kill anyone that seemed to be humming. I mean, that could happen again. Would you rather that?
No.
Honestly, no.
Mm-hmm.
That shit can spread like a plague. Do I notice anything else in this room besides
No.
the abundance of fireflies?
No, you do notice that the lower shelf boxes, not bosses,
Mm.
boxes,
Boxes.
mostly contain vials of liquid nutrient for the insects.
Are there any empty jars by chance?
Not here, no.
Crap. Fire baskets. I wanted to take one of the fireflies with me. They're very pretty. Okay, so I guess I will reconvene with the party, and I will tell them what I have found, or what I
Okay.
have learned.
So in the aftermath of the shadows, Venera looks troubled and says, I'm going to go to my room for a bit. This is unsettling.
Are we still singing?
Every so often, yes.
Okay, so
But it's less
I
often than it was before.
I'm about the same.
So I'm gonna basically
I
just
know
tell the
you're
party.
saying- I'm back to thinking about
Oh, I should probably lock this. Hang on.
sleep.
You can relock it, yes.
Yes, I already did. But yeah, I tell the party. Okay, so apparently we need to finish the rhyme. I feel like once we finish the rhyme, all of this will go away.
Sure. Hey, do we have the entire, not the entire, we have a lot of the rhymes somewhere. In a note somewhere, I think. I am tired. I don't know where to find the notes. I don't know how any of these notes are organized, actually. Anyway.
If there is more to the rhyme, you haven't heard it or seen it yet. Obviously,
I'm gonna
though, someone thinks there's more.
Yeah.
Shemshime thinks there's more, apparently.
Shamsham can go fuck themselves. Anyway.
Shimsham almost might also kill us and the rest of the school if we don't do something though.
Very
Were
true.
you with the Freudian slip to they were gonna fuck us? Like, I felt that.
We
I felt
already
like
fucked.
I felt the beginning of an F coming, and then you said kill.
I don't think it needs to fuck us. We're already fucked.
Speak for yourself. Anyway,
Can
God,
I go?
I can't think. Help.
Still trying to riz up the upperclassmen I see.
Oh
Can I
no,
go with the books that that
Yeah,
guy
can we-
was repairing? 'Cause he's the one that
Uh.
seems the furthest along, so maybe it started from him.
You can go down into the bindery, yes.
Right.
Do you want to look at the ledger?
Yeah.
Since Venera told you how that works.
Okay.
The bindery is down here.
I'm sorry. Thought you were gonna move me.
No, you ran up. So. Alright. When you look inside, you see the first book in the ledger is listed as Festivals and Festivities of the Ancients. And it says in a note after it, replace cover.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still getting
This top
pop-ups.
room was the one that
Are
we
there
were.
any other books on the list?
Yes, there are 4 books in total.
Okay.
The next one is Living a Dream, 3 Years Among Stone Giants, which also says replace cover. Then there's a third one, well, a fourth one, that says Halfling Superstitions, rebind.
Uh-huh.
And the third one says Shemsheim's Bedtime Rhyme, repair spine.
Okay, we found it. Sick.
So, would you like to investigate in here and see if you can find it?
Stack? Is it in the stack they made it?
Well, roll me a investigation roll, and then I'll tell you some details.
I shall roll as well.
Well, the only thing you find is that all the other books are here.
What
Damn
about
it.
Boka and Rowena? Are they also not here? Isn't everybody as a group right now, or am I?
I mean, you're not physically with them unless you followed along.
I'm meant to be. I didn't realize people were moving because I am barely conscious.
Yes,
Can I check
we'll
one more time?
end very soon.
I
But
do like a once over look. See if maybe I just overlooked it.
I'll let you roll again. And if the others want to help, you'll have advantage.
I'll help.
You get advantage.
Which is probably good. A 12 is better than a 10.
I'll look as well.
So, you actually are helping Boka. You can't roll on your own.
Damn it.
But you look again, and even with both of you looking, there's no sign of the missing book.
Where was he sitting? Maybe it's on the table. Maybe it's one of the ones he's already working on.
Hey, Nakami.
It was over here. Well, he was over here.
I'll look around and see.
But there is no book by that title here. And what did you want, Adir?
Can I go back downstairs and search the rooms more?
Sure. Though, I'm gonna say probably for next time.
That's fair.
I can tell you at this point that while things are definitely going to start picking up, and I'm trying to find the list.
Business is about to pick up.
Oh, some weird stuff is going on next time. You'll definitely want to be here for that.
Fine.
And ironically, Sun Eater actually can't be here next time. Because they literally can't get in.
Wait, what do you mean can't get in?
Well, no.
The door's
They're locked
locked.
in the cellar.
Okay, Nakami, you could literally just let them enter into the game, though, if they actually were to be here, though.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I got confused for a second. That kind of went over my head.
Well, it is almost midnight, so I
Yeah.
totally understand. But, yeah, some crazy stuff is gonna happen next time. But, in the meantime, I think that's it. So, well, let me find someone for us to raid.
Oh, yo, raid a friend. Raid Nix. They are doing a streamathon thing for the funsies.
Pass me a link.
Raid my friend. They are cool. I have good opinions. They are the best opinions.
Alright. The raid is ready. So, I'll be back tomorrow. I should be playing Cyberpunk tomorrow. I've done too much Honkai lately, so let's push things back. I will be playing in Shepard's game of D&D, that is, on Saturday, so I won't be streaming. It's a fun time with Faye and Faye's husband, so definitely check it out on Shepard's channel. I'll link to it when that happens. And Sunday is the other Celestia campaign, so should also be a lot of fun. Alright, I think that's it. So, have fun, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.